Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for Designated Survivor, The Interrogation. And this review's later than usual because I didn't catch the episode when it premiered last Wednesday, and I've been having trouble trying to get it on demand until yesterday. So, let's get into it. So, this episode I really saw that this show could fall into the pattern of not having a completely engaging, overarching kind of threat, because I don't know what's going to be happening after the whole conspiracy kind of goes the course that it does. I don't foresee it taking up, like, anything more than, like, one season, because with a plan to take over the government like this, you would want to act faster than 2 years. And I don't know what kind of conflict would come after that. And another problem is we're getting into kind of the decision of the week, kind of choose your own adventure story. He's got a choice of between A and B, and we'll see if he picks A this time or he picks B this time. And it's kind of like, okay, we just have to watch out for that, and hopefully it doesn't fall into that trap. So, this kind of dealt with the kind of main themes of capturing Nassar and kind of interrogating him to see what he knows. And Tom authorizes him to be interrogated, but not on a black site, just regularly interrogated by the FBI to see what he knows. And his other main obstacle is to get the governors to get their like Senate representatives and the House representatives and rebuild the Congress so that way he can have that Congress approve his cabinet so he can keep moving forward with rebuilding the government. So he goes along with this, and we see that he has opposition from a lot of the governors because they see that he mainly just gets rid of people that don't agree with him, such as arresting Governor Royce and firing the general that was going to initiate military action without his authorization. And it's like, okay, understandable, but yet they haven't been in his shoes. Now, before this had happened, he was giving kind of a speech for their dinner and all that, trying to get acquainted with everyone, and the avenue was fired upon by this person who claimed allegiance to Nassar, and of course we're like, okay, that's conspiracy people trying to build more dissent. And of course, this brought his Secret Service agent Mike in harm's way. He was wounded, but also took out the gunman, and he was kind of out of action, putting some more stress on Tom. And Tom couldn't really answer their questions. He's like, I don't know why I'm president. I don't know if I should be president. And they said that him just surviving wasn't basis enough to be president. So he then got some like pep talk from Emily and Aaron saying that he's been doing good work and that he should present that to them. And of course, with the dude who had been the gunman, it puts the strain of like immigration and all that. And one of the governors had a plane of 300 Syrian refugees, and he was not going to let them off the plane because of all these attacks and all that was going on. But Tom's wife was able to get him to have like a family go off because the wife was pregnant and was going into labor. So they needed to do something with the kid. And of course, the governors bring him the choice of either stopping immigration or him not getting a Congress because they wouldn't back it. So he picked to stop the immigration and send the plane to Canada, which miffed his wife, but she understood that he's going to have impossible decisions to make, and he needed to get the government up and running. Now, while this is going on, we get Agent Hannah and Atwell interrogating Nassar, and they were able to get him to talk because at first he was just talking about his organization and taking credit for it. And of course, Hannah pretty much shuts him down. He's talking about how he lost his family to a U.S. airstrike and all this kind of stuff, taking credit for the attack. But then Hannah digs in like, you've usually been a leech and accepted credit for other attacks that other people have done. You don't have the ability to carry off an attack like this. And it says, well, we've got extradition orders from Pakistan. We could just send you over there and have your other family pretty much taken there as well for the crimes that he's done and all that. And he's like, all right, I'll give you a name, Catalan. And it's like, okay. And that's about kind of all we get at the moment. And then Atwell and Hannah go off. They can't find it in any of the databases, and she's like, all right, I'll try and find my one source. He doesn't know I'm coming to him yet, but we'll see what's going on. And then at the end of the episode, we see that Nassar has been murdered. And it's like the food that was something with the food or whatnot, and we don't know what's going on. So that's kind of where we end off, and it's like, okay, we need more movement on this kind of conspiracy. That would be kind of the biggest thing. You want to kind of break it up between doing government stuff and doing more stuff on this conspiracy, and kind of figuring out where McLeish and all that fits into that. And if they can continue that kind of going forward and doing the government portion in ways that vary other than like A and B decisions, that'll kind of make the show stronger, in my opinion. But those are my opinions. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.